What is up, Disc Golf World, and welcome back to GKpro's coverage of the 2021 VPO Veterans Park Open, powered by Mint Discs, sponsored by Kratom. My name is Gregg Barsby, joined alongside Luke Humphries. Luke, we're on the back nine.
That's right.
It's moving day.
Arlington, Texas, GT Hancock playing a clean front nine, 5 under. That's a great way to start. This is the gold layout that we're playing. Quick look in tells us Mason Ford has taken over the lead by 3 strokes, actually.
Mason's on a tear right now. He's shredding.
8 through 11. Bradley Williams also shredding.
He's up by 3, but he's 2 or 3 holes ahead. So we've got some golf to play, and 10 is certainly a birdie hole.
That's right.
Up the hill, just under 300 feet. A lot of guys are just trying to throw that hyzer shot, keep it above these trees. As you see the flyover from Disc Barn here. It's more of the fly under. The disc is going to be above where the camera flew, trying to drop it in right here on the pin.
Yep.
Got OB long. And the winds are down, so you're probably trying to get aggressive here, right?
Yeah, the winds are down. Makes this shot way easier. Don't have to worry about the exposed angle being taken super left, and I like that out of the hand.
I like it all the way to the finish. That's a beautiful shot. And sitting there parked, 7-footer.
That was left of the line I think he meant to release on. He'll have a putt, though.
Yeah, Coda a little inside there. Seems like he's been doing that a couple times through the round, just a little tight on his angles. So here you see GT hanging it out there, and that looks pretty good. Maybe just a touch inside. Oh, and he catches the tree.
Ooh, nice little rollout, though. He'll
Right.
have an unobstructed putt.
Yeah, maybe just outside the circles, certainly in his range.
You're going swirly scorp.
Yep, just trying to hang it up there, and that one had a little
That was
too much juice.
Yeah, we talked about it as we were walking up. That was the ace line.
A little too much juice there. I want to find the bush behind it. It's not a fun place to be.
Sometimes they can be the magic juice.
On a GT, just pulled that one a little to the right. Wasn't happy with it.
You got a branch in your follow through that you just focus through. That's an amazing putt, Greg, from a knee.
Thanks. Yeah, that was interesting, dragging it up through the grass. Trying to make sure I held onto the putter through the stroke. It's nice to see that one land. Certainly a bonus on a hole that I feel like you should birdie. Felt like a bonus.
Coda's got putt from a knee as well.
Now that was a makeable putt for Coda, and especially with his awesome controlled spin putt. I feel like he makes that more often than not.
Totally. I was surprised to see that one not go down.
If it was a 20-mile-an-hour headwind, he would have made it.
You know that.
There's no question.
He just needed a little.
Coda taps out for his par.
That'll be the only par on the card.
That's the way to do it, Luke.
Yeah.
First to throw, last to putt.
I'll take it.
Nice job.
Yeah, I started out rough, and I was mimicking you, putting my disc in the ground. You were gone by that point, but I was like, hey, Greg. I put it right there where you did yesterday. Headed into what some would call the special hole here at Arlington Park, the star hole. We got the Texas flag up top.
So I called it the flag hole when I was talking to a guy after the round. He's like, they only have the flag during the tournaments.
Yeah, it's true.
So I was like, okay, the star hole. And that's looking super clean. Oh, that was a terrible bounce off of the bricks.
I got the double brick skip.
Tough break. So you're probably on circle's edge. Playing the eagle straight down. It's maybe just a little tight, but I got the opposite reaction. A little bit of slowdown there.
Yeah. Yours was going to be good either way. Wasn't going too far.
A GT fighting through a little noise in the background there.
Yeah.
And a prime time shot, a great angle there. That was textbook.
Yeah, Star didn't do him any damage. And we got Thumber from Coda. He claps. He knows it's good.
And he rolls it. over the star.
Boom. Fantastic shot.
So good.
So it felt like the wind was dying here. And I just played it wrong.
You just decided to just throw it over the basket. You're like,
Yeah.
well, the wind's down. I can just smash it over the pin.
Why don't I just do this? Set it in the bread basket like Gregg Barsby is what I should have done. That was awesome. Texas flag in the background.
Little tailwind.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to keep it up.
Yeah.
Try not to sail it. You tap in for your par. I know that's not what you wanted, especially with that drive.
Nah.
Got to feel like he got robbed of a stroke there.
I was wondering what happened. Felt a little better than the position I ended up in.
Certainly, GT taking his bird after an awesome one. He'll get it out eventually.
Yeah, third tries the charm.
It's Coda. Notice, folks, Coda's just focused on his footwork as he's walking up to these short putts. Something to note, making sure that he just lines up. Once he looks up at the basket, he'll make a quick adjustment on his footwork, and then it's on to his stroke. Really, really nice display of putting there.
Yeah, keeps his balance intact throughout. Hole 12, par 4. It's a pretty good par 4, too. I think a 3 feels nice. It's a little bit of an uphill drive, and then depending on where you land, a semi-blind approach.
860 feet, uphill for about 500 of it. You've got to pump this one. Maybe it's 475 to crest the hill.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to pump it to get to the top of this hill. I'm taking a Falcon here from Millennium. It's a mix between a Destroyer and a Shrike, something I can throw on hyzer that'll flip up and fly.
Ooh, yeah.
Try to get some action out of it. So happy with that drive up to close to the top there. I'm going to have a visual on the pin.
GT going D2.
D2, and that's basically following suit, just a little bit lower, but he got the flip out of it, got some distance. He'll still have probably 450 to the pin, maybe, from there.
Yeah, he's about 50 behind you.
Coda with a nice hyzer flip.
Similar to GT, just a couple feet from getting that hyzer skip to finish.
Yep, just a little low. No, I wouldn't consider Coda a big power hyzer player. Boy, does he throw far in the wind. But sorry, I'm just gonna pretend like that didn't happen.
Let's go.
Let's just erase that. Okay, so Luke here on the tee, shooting 3 this time.
Yeah.
So what happened there, man?
I think I kicked my feet. Maybe it was a footwork thing. I do believe.
And that's a fine shot from there.
I just threw it up there by you, like you're supposed to do the first time.
GT. No. Oh boy, he doesn't like this. That's trending at OB. He's cursing it. Oh, it didn't even land out of bounds. It never had a chance of going OB.
No.
That's just fine.
The spectators were giving him the early safe signal, so I figured it was.
He didn't like it. He didn't like it, but he's safe. And he's just not going to get the putt that he wanted. Now Coda's played this a little bit tighter, and she'll get some ground play out of the hyzer.
Kind of just a high skip. Leaves him about 45, 50 short. That's Coda range.
Certainly. Get the wind kicked up. I don't like playing with Coda all of a sudden.
I like what you did here. That one looks nice.
Yeah, it's a quality line.
Ooh. And that was the big skip right there. That thing could have been parked. Instead, you're going to have to work for it.
Yep, that one's got a little bit of action on the end. It's going to make me think with the right to left wind that we have. There's just a gentle breeze.
Yeah, not my best effort.
That was just a little tight.
I wasn't sure about the
I
distance.
was going to say you didn't want to overcook it.
Yeah, I saw yours. Felt like it got a huge skip. As we see GT from like 55. Dead on mine.
So close. Gosh, that was a good look. Now Coda. This should be in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm really happy it wasn't windy because Coda would have made that for sure.
Dude, I've been panning them all today.
It's like the third one, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm following suit, dude. What the?
That was my bad.
Yeah, that was definitely your bad. That couldn't have been me.
Nah.
I'm a pro.
Yeah.
No, that one just got away from me.
Nice putt by
Didn't get a
Coda.
full extension. But that hurts. That was for the only 3 on the card, and that was to take a bit more of the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Or all tap out the 4s. And a little ho-hum from the group here.
Definitely ho-hum.
The hole has good length. Doesn't feel that difficult because it's wide open and it's calm conditions.
Right.
When the conditions get tough out here, that's a decent 4.
Yeah.
You know,
Every
today.
20-footer on that green feels nice in the wind.
For sure.
Headed into hole 13, 613 feet, but playing as a par 3. Definitely the hardest hole to get the 2 on. It's kind of a tweener. There's not a ton of scoring separation. We did see Nolan Grider.
The only time you're going to see...
a couple years ago.
I mean, Nolan's kind of an anomaly. I mean, Simon Eagle or a few of those other guys that can absolutely mash double G will be able to get this one with the roller. And this is going to be about 100 foot short.
When I saw you do that, I was like, that's about as good as I feel like the roller's going today.
Yeah, a little headwind.
In that grass with the headwind.
Yeah.
I feel like you played it well.
I'm really happy with that shot.
You just got to get up and down now.
GT letting one go. Got over on it just a little bit. Had some air under it, but the headwinds really helped that turnover. Coda definitely lining up a roller.
He's got a great roller game. That one just got a bit vertical on him.
Yeah, the headwind just grabbed it too.
Yeah.
When I watched the video, it looked so calm. Okay, you can see the little flag moving there.
Yeah. It's Texas. Anything that could blow over already has.
Oh, that one was tight, huh?
Yeah, it just got vertical on me as well.
A little quick. But that's up above the basket, and that should be a fairly typical up and down from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super tight throughout this round. I don't feel like I've gotten into a groove at any point during the round.
GT playing a little flick. Is that his A2?
Yep. I was
Nice
wondering
shot.
how it did that.
It turned backwards. It was a nice spin on it.
I was like, what? That was interesting. Hits that little ridge. It's a zone from Coda, and this looks great.
Got a little right to left wind. And oh, that's perfect. Look
Well,
at almost a leaner.
2 for the leaner.
Beauty. That's tapping. Playing a little flick approach. Playing against the wind here. It's a smart play. I'm taking Rhino here. Chipping it up. Want to play on the left side of the basket so I get the tailwind putt.
Yeah.
Well, most Texans don't think it's windy. People from Northern California who grew up playing in the woods, we feel the wind out here in the wide open. There isn't a tree within 300 feet of this basket. It's all wind.
Yep.
As you make it look effortless, up and in.
Yeah, you do the same. We're all just going to take the 3 as we should.
Got a nice mark. Oh, it was close. It was so tight on that brick, he couldn't even get it to stand up.
Yeah.
That is literally as good as you can do it.
Yeah.
Now we're walking to the Temp Basket, or the Temp Tee.
We'll take a quick look in. Bradley Williams, if he birdies 18, he shoots 12 under par. That's insane. Jumping all the way up into second place, but still leading Mason Ford by a couple at this point.
Bradley's so sound when it comes to the fundamentals of the game.
Yeah.
You can just see him going ham out here. You know, if he's connecting on his putts, that's why he's 11 under out of 17 holes. Now, the tree that we just passed here on the left on the flyover is the mandatory tree.
It's the elbow point.
And it's a nice little par 4. Basically, the guys are just trying to throw it out there and
Probably got to throw 420, 430 to get it past the elbow. Give yourself an easy forehand approach.
Little hyzer flip from me. Let's try to get that distance. Make sure I clear it all the way around the Mando.
That's a great shot.
Yep, right in the bread basket there. GT, is he throwing that D2 again?
Yep.
He's loving that thing, and it's loving him back. That's beauty.
Yeah, he's matching what you did almost exactly.
They're almost identical. That's exactly where you want to be on this hole.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Simon or somebody, he'd throw like a cut roller, try to get a 2 on it.
Do something crazy. And Coda blasted this one.
Yeah, he put a little extra juice on it.
Yeah.
That's way up in there. Nice shot. Nice shot. And I was alluding to it earlier. He throws low so far. And I think that's because he's from Oklahoma. He's had to play in the wind for most of his career. And you can look at his PDGA stats. He's been playing for a very long time. He throws those low shots as good as anybody and gets maximum distance out of them. It's really impressive to watch Coda play in the wind. You're a little cut off from the Mando there. And
pinched myself off. Didn't get around the corner like the rest of you guys. It was a big mistake what I did.
And then caught the tree. Yeah, that's a 4 all day right there, unfortunately. And GT didn't like that, and he left it short.
That's twice now that he's done that.
He sawed that one off pretty bad. That's 40 foot.
Just missed the angle a bit.
I tried to bring it a little wider, but I'm also a little tight. The way that the green plays wants to kind of funnel him down.
Mm-hmm. Both of you guys going to have to work for the bird.
Yeah, a little short. Coda. He's got a
little wider.
Got an angle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
A little further. Textbook from Coda. I've got a 180-foot approach.
Yep, and that sat down nicely. You can't really tell again, right? The camera doesn't do it justice.
That's about 50.
Oh, boom.
And that was still going up, I think.
Yeah.
That was a confident bid from GT.
I wouldn't call it 50. I'd put that right at just maybe over 40.
Okay.
But boy, did he bang it.
Okay.
There's no question that was a no doubter out of his hand. The full flip over.
Ooh.
The full flip over. We've been talking about this. That one was a clean putt there from GT.
Style points.
Super sick. All right, after the last short miss, I made sure to extend on that one.
Mm-hmm. I see you.
Wasn't the perfect line, but got it in there.
Yep. It's a good bird.
Coda. Textbook.
Yeah.
It's as good as you can play the hole.
Yep. Real far. Didn't mess with the Mando tree. Easy upshot approach for him. And I'm going to take the only par.
You know, and this course is kind of a war of attrition. You just got to eat up these birdies, you know, with some of these being a little soft on the par 4 edge. You know, when you form, you feel like you're giving them up. That time we all got it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely this one.
This course plays like that. And this is a must-get birdie. So I sneak it just over the branch.
Really? No kidding. I didn't even see that live.
Dunk. Yeah, I snuck it right through that little gap there.
That's amazing.
And you got to throw it really high off the tee if you're going to go the hyzer. GT opts for the lower route and skips it right up in there.
Yeah.
That's a view.
Still got about a 20-footer. But
I know Coda playing extreme spike angle.
That's not a grenade. That's just a pure hyzer.
Incredible.
Throws it as good as anybody.
So hard to do that. It's a nice shot. He's about 20 feet. You're playing just a nice little gentle hyzer.
Mm-hmm.
Super tasty.
Little A2.
Oh, and that just checked up beautifully. Park job.
Yeah. This one would feel soul-crushingly terrible to miss.
This is a must-get birdie.
This is an upshot hole.
You got 15 and 16, which are your last two opportunities to get the 2 on the course.
Mm-hmm.
This is an Absolute musket.
Yeah, you showed some creativity with that high line. I like it.
I was trying to ace it.
Whoa.
Just trying to knock it in.
Dang near did.
I figure if it misses and it gets chain high, it couldn't go too far. so much working in my favor with the gravity throwing it that high. It's just gonna find its way to earth.
Thank goodness for gravity. Hole 16. This one you will see 10 different routes thrown. Saw Emerson throw the elevator putter yesterday. We'll see a thumber, forehands. You're playing the backhand flex.
Yeah, this is a shooter's choice. I'm playing that Firebird, Champ Firebird turnover, and I can't stand it. Right away, didn't get a full commit on it, and catch a very fortunate break off the tree there, and I'll have a putt from outside the circle. Probably about 38 feet, maybe. A little downhill. It's GT playing a very useful route. Oh, that's
low four-hound
skip. Look at that skip. He just snuck right around that tree, and it's basically pinned.
You don't see the low forehand played any better than that.
That was sweet, giving the high five to the caddy. It's Coda going up and over. Oh, boy.
He's no worries with that thumber.
It's too easy. Good. It's just too easy for him. It's one of those holes I don't like when a guy's got a good thumber.
I'm going super stable flex forehand. Got my height wrong, and it just pushed a little long. But I'll have a...
You have a look from there.
Yeah, birdie putt as well.
Okay, so you're going through the branches. Oh, you knew it right away.
Yeah. What would it be if I didn't grab a little more pan?
Oh, man. This one just a little bit to the right. I just pulled it out of the hand. Opted not to jump putt that one. Rethought it very, very soon after I let go of the putt. I rethought that one real quick. I was like, man, I should have jump putted. I've been making a bunch of jumper putts, but moving on to the next shot, just make that one. And keep it moving.
Coda just tapping in after that sweet thumber.
Perfect.
He's thrown it twice. He's averaged like 5 feet proximity to the basket.
Coda's playing stellar for having a double bogey out of the gate.
Oh.
I mean, he's really turned it around and hasn't made a big mistake since.
Dude, left me in the dust after I picked up 3 on the first hole. Hole 17, par 4 on the soft side. There is a Mando that we just flew by on your left. Players looking to land anywhere around here. Pretty simple upshot. Just some roots and trees around the green that can make things a little difficult. So airing it all the way softly to the basket. Ideal.
You know, for a power player, you just can't over-cork this one. You know, for someone that's got a very big arm, right? You can see GT through that at very comfortable pace. Didn't try to overplay it. You know, now if you have the power and the right disc, you can hang it and try to bite a little bit more off and push it down towards those trees. But the minute it flips over, or the wind a lot of times wants to come out of the left to right here. Yeah. If you get it over in the wrong situation, you're going to find yourself in a very bad position. This hole does get bogeyed, and whether it be on the soft side or not. It really plays to the conditions on this hole.
And I've only ever heard of 1-2 on it. Jamie Espinoza.
Right. Team Chainwreck. Locals.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's a lefty.
And speaking of Chainwreck, these guys have put a lot of work into the course. These dudes are always working at the Arlington Disc Golf Association. So big shout out to them for keeping the courses looking great for the pros.
Yeah, you can tell they do some great things around here. You guys are all in perfect position. A little bit different spots, but plenty of distance.
Oh.
I'm just wondering what exactly I'm doing with my hands and my body. But I did make the Mando, so.
You're looking at your hand. Who are you?
Do I know you?
Who are you?
I don't do well with the backups. It's something I got to fix.
But you're in a decent position. You didn't get a bad break off the tree, and that's how you make a good recovery.
Yeah.
Throw it to 3 feet and tap it out. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, GT probably playing that A2 again.
Yep.
Trying to sling it out there.
That was better.
I think that's a little low. just cleared where there's that ditch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think from there you want to be just a touch higher.
He had been sawing that shot off, though, so good to see him pop that one.
That's all I could think was putting it up in the air, making sure I clean the ditch.
Yeah.
So the last thing you want to do is give
Hit
it
into the upslope.
give it an opportunity to do something weird.
Yeah.
You got to earn it from 30 feet, and you're on the second to last hole of the round, and now you're in a harrowing position. It's a very, very interesting place to be. You don't want to be there, especially after only having about 180 feet on the approach shot.
No doubt.
You know,
No doubt.
Coda, who hits the tree on his approach, taps it right in.
Yeah.
That's going to be a round of threes there.
Mm-hmm.
As it should be on the lead card.
It should.
I don't think that anybody should miss this in good conditions.
Nah, you shouldn't flirt with that Mando tree at all. Over
Definitely
there on the
shouldn't
left.
throw it.
No.
Definitely shouldn't throw it in the left. And
You really don't see people do it.
get a really decent break, falling straight down, chipping up on the basket.
Gotta love it.
But you went from worst drive to best approach.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing like comeback, baby.
Disc golf, baby.
Nothing like a comeback.
Headed into Champion 18.
Much-
OB lining the left side.
Much different hole. This is a much more difficult hole now.
Yeah.
You've got a slew of different options. I mean, this is the second round. Everyone's vying for position. This isn't Championship Sunday. This is where you're trying to secure a round. You don't need to be a hero here.
No, but we do see people go anywhere full speed, mid range.
Putter, right? People.
Yeah. If you get it to that other box, which is only 385 feet away from the basket, it gives yourself a chance. GT going F3.
Oh man, yeah, he pulled that one over a little bit. But if you're gonna make a mistake, it's doing that.
Yeah, it's right side for sure. This is that same Raptor that Coda's been throwing so well. Getting it to flip up. This one just stays high.
Yeah, he lifted it up.
It was a good shot. The height was just a little. That was the issue. You're going forehand.
I am. I'm playing the layup here, and that's a way to throw it out of bounds. I wouldn't consider that a very good layup at all.
That's a weird place to.
It's a weird place to lay up. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
The tree love. Look at that. Oh, right in the center.
Flirting with the trees.
You earned that one, though. You've had too many in the cage this round. You
Dude,
need a good kick.
I think the crowd could feel it for me, man.
Need a good kick, man. So I opt for the swirly scorp up the hill.
Yeah.
It's maybe just a little bit tight, but... Oh, wow. That was shorter than I thought. That was a really nice kick. Off that tree, leave me in position to putt.
Yeah, give you a chance to save that par.
I had no idea that hit that. GT hit something right out of his hand, but he's cleaned the OB line. He'll have an easy up and down for 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what his play was for. It's a D1. Looking for a late
Push
skip.
that up the hill. That's a good shot. Oh, yeah. Guys, he said it. There it is, man.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful finish. You know, after a tough round, it's nice to cap it out with something like that. Coda thinking the same. He needs this one after going OB, and
Base is it.
it's parked.
Yeah.
Perfect shot.
That's a good play with the way that Coda, you know, he throws it way down the fairway. If he goes out of bounds, he's in a position to save that par.
Big time. Oh, wow. Almost skipped it in. GT with the hot round on the lead card. Shooting a very, very nice score today.
Yes. That's a great way to end your round. Battled the
sure.
whole time.
For sure, yeah. Especially being short like that. That's not as easy of an up and down. Being up where Coda was. You really got to pump one. So getting the 4 from there, I was just happy not to take a bogey. But
Yeah, for sure, man. Great playing.
yeah, so it was a fun round and competitive. GT playing really solid today. And Coda making an awesome comeback after the double bogey on hole 1 to shoot a really good round.
Yeah.
And stay in the mix.
Yeah, all 3 of you guys going to be on lead card tomorrow as well.
You know, and Coda, he's a veteran of the game. He knows how to do it. And that's why you see his scorecard after hole 1.
Yeah.
It's super clean with a lot of green. Very nice round, 54 for him.
That's
54
amazing.
for myself. GT with a 52. And you kept it in the 50s with a 59. Just too many off the cage.
Yeah. picked up a few late, but as we look, we see that Mason Ford kept that lead 11 under par. He's going to be joining UGT and Coda Hatfield on lead card tomorrow. Bradley Williams, Nolan Grider
taking over, man. That's a really, really nice round from Mason. Great finish.
Yeah, we got
awesome middle section there.
The best in Texas trying to win the VPO.
As we get an awesome view of the lead card. I've been fortunate to be out here playing and come back and see us for round 3 on GKpro.
Big thanks to the GKpro boys, also Mint Discs and Kratom. Thank you guys for being with us. For Gregg Barsby, my name's Luke Humphries. See you for the final round tomorrow.